Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through an overview of worldwide health economics from 1995 to 2010. First, let's have a look at the worldwide health spending trend from 1995 to 2010. As you can see from the trend, the average total health spending per person increased over 100 over 1995 to 2010. Next, let's have a look at the overview of total health spending per capita on the map. On this slide, I ranked the top 10 countries that spend the most money on healthcare over the years. As you can see, these countries are mostly European countries and North American countries. Next, I calculated the average health spending per capita over times. And you can see from the bar chart here, the top 5 countries that spend the most money on healthcare are United States, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Norway, and Monaco. According to that, let's take a deep look at these 5 countries. First, for United States, you can see that it stays at the first place of countries that spend the most money on healthcare, and Luxembourg, since 2000, it stays at the second place of the countries who spend the most money on healthcare. And for Switzerland, Norway, and Monaco, they stay at the top 5 among the top 5 countries who spend the most money on healthcare over from 1995 to 2010. Then, as our topic is health economics, I would like to show you the overall relationship between GDP per capita and health spending per person over the years. As you can see, countries with high GDP per capita has high health spending per person as well. For the year 2010, United States ranked the first place on healthcare spending per person, while its GDP per capita ranked 10th place. And for Luxembourg, it ranks the second place on health spending per person, while its GDP per capita also ranked the second place. Also, the growth rate of their health spending per person is much quicker than the GDP per capita over the years. There's another interesting point I want to point out is here that for the country Qatar, it ranked the first place on GDP per capita in 2010, but its rank of health spending per person is 36, and also its growth rate of GDP is much higher than the growth of its health spending over the years. What makes healthcare different from other goods and services? One of the key differences is that government is involved. So I did the analyze for the top 5 countries that spend most money on healthcare. At the aspect of government health spending per percent versus private health spending percent, and the blue represents private part and the red represents the government part. As you can see, over the years, United States spent the private part of United States um, is much higher than the comparable countries, and the government part of Luxembourg, Monaco, Norway are much higher than the private part of their health spending. So to conclude that the US states spends a lot of money on healthcare over the 15 years from 1995 towards 2010, and its private health also um, ranked the most of the countries that spend most money on healthcare. I think that's pretty much of my presentation. Thank you for watching.